I put Steph Curry, Kevin Durant, and Michael Jordan in the same draft class to see who has the best career. July 17th, 1984. Once again, we are back on the 1984 draft. And yes, the draft is being changed. We're adding Stephen Curry and Kevin Durant. This is a change from my last video where we added LeBron James and Kobe. And LeBron, or Michael, still ended up being the GOAT of that. Spoiler alert if you haven't checked out that video. But this is about to become, by far, the greatest draft of all time. Actually, as soon as I add somebody. Okay, there we go. I just added him. I had to add a rookie Charles Barkley to the draft, obviously, since he's not in 2K. But now we have Michael Jordan, Hakeem Olajuwon, Steph Curry, Kevin Durant, Charles Barkley, and John Stockton, making it an absolute GOAT draft. We're going to be following the careers of MJ, Steph, and KD to see who ends up having the best career. So let's get right into this draft. Now, before we get into the draft, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Oh, I forgot. I'll be right back. What I almost forgot to say, well, first of all, I got to lay off of all the teams that have any picks in the first 10 picks because I actually was able to maneuver the draft. As you can see, I traded a bunch of picks so that we could have an exact replica of the 1984 draft for the first 10 picks. After the first 10 picks, it's the Wild West, and it's randomized pretty much by 2K. But the first 10 picks, which realistically are the only picks that really matter, are all in order exactly how they were back in 1984. So we're going to go ahead and go right into this draft, making sure I'm not on any team so that it's completely randomized. Again, make sure to like and subscribe. And yeah, it's free. Michael Jordan gets drafted number 1 overall to the Houston Rockets to start off the video. Last time, he got drafted number 4 overall, which to me made no sense. Up next is Hakeem Olajuwon getting drafted to the Portland Trail Blazers, which means the Chicago Bulls get Stephen Curry. Man, okay. And then the Mavericks get Charles Barkley, meaning with the 5th pick, the 76ers draft Kevin Durant. And then John Stockton gets picked by the Bullets, and so on and so on. These picks, I mean, at this point, yeah, like guys like Sam Perkins, I could care less about. He somehow got on the Celtics because they traded the pick. But yeah, here it is. Here is our draft right here. No weird upsets in the draft, I guess you could say. That's maybe I'd pick Durant over Barkley, but from what it looks like, the 76ers, I mean, when you guys look at this team, is much better than any of the other teams that Jordan and Steph were drafted to. So we'll go ahead and check that out. Okay, so let's go over all 3 of these guys' teams. So, like I said, Kevin Durant is probably on the best team. They literally, I think, just won a championship in 1983. They did. So they already have a championship in the 80s around this time. And not only that, but they still have a, old Dr. J. He's getting older, but they have a great replacement in Kevin Durant to try to fill in those shoes that Dr. J has done so well throughout his career. So we're going to see how Kevin Durant does on the Sixer team. Something tells me he's going to win a championship first before all of them. As for Curry, well, he's in Jordan's shoes. And, I mean, he doesn't have the greatest, not the greatest team here. And honestly, neither does Jordan, apart from Ralph Sampson, who's really solid. So we're just going to get right into this. No waiting around. Make sure everybody's getting minutes and make sure everybody's starting. Well, I guess Kevin Durant's actually going to come off the bench for his first season. So let's get right into this. No waiting around. Come on. All right, so Magic Johnson, the MVP of this league. There is Jordan putting up 30 points, 5 rebounds, and 6 assists as he wins the Rookie of the Year. I do want to change one thing about Jordan. I don't like that he's number 17. That's like annoying me. But there's Kevin Durant, 6th man of the year. And let's see how Steph Curry did in his first season. Steph Curry obviously kind of relies on threes more than any other guy, but puts up 25 points. Let's see how many threes he's averaging. Or how many threes he only had 85 threes in a season. See, Curry only having 85 threes is so crazy. How many does it take a game? It would be nice if it told me how many three-pointers he took a game. I don't know why it doesn't say that. Yeah, I mean, only 85 threes in a season. You can understand kind of where Steph is. 25 points a game, though, so he had a great first season. Now, before I get into this, I have a gripe to pick with 2K. Is there anybody else that's number 23 on this team that I'm missing? Okay, so why? Oh, they must, yeah. I'm sorry, Calvin Murphy. I respect you, but sorry, man, we got to unretire your jersey so Jordan can wear the number 23 because it's just going to annoy me the whole video if I keep seeing Jordan as number 12 or whatever he was before. He's got to be number 23. I'm sorry. It's Michael Jordan, okay? All right. So to start off the video, the Sixers are the number 1 seed, and they finished with a 73-9 record, which is absolutely insane. Unfortunately, Steph finished with a 19-63 record, and it looks like things didn't go too well either. And it looks like things didn't go too well either for Jordan as he finishes at the 10 seed, finishing with a 29-53 record. I'm sure there are some picks there, but we're going to watch to see if if Kevin Durant can actually take his team to the promised land as he sweeps in the first round, going up against the New Jersey Nets, who have Otis Birdsong, Buck Williams, Daryl Dawkins. They go up 1-0. It's 1-1 now. 2-1 here. 2-2. All right, Sixers up 3-2. I'm going to go ahead and simcast this to see if they can go to the conference finals. Is Kevin Durant going to be a champion in his rookie season? I'd be pretty surprised if that happens. And it looks like the New Jersey Nets are going to beat them and force a Game 7. How's Kevin Durant doing in the playoffs right now? 20 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. Not bad. Here's Game 7, though. Important. It's an important Game 7. To try to get to the conference finals, well, they'll have to face off against the Boston Celtics. And the Sixers are up by over 20 points as they head to the conference finals. Obviously, Larry Bird in his ultimate prime, and Kevin McHale as well, and Robert Parrish. They go up 1-0. It's 1-1 now. It's 2-1 here. They're down 3-1. We'll simcast. Maybe Sixers can force a Game 6, possibly even come back from 3-1. You never know, man. You really never know. It could happen. 4-point game. This might be a hop-in. It might not be. Okay, never mind. Sixers are going to force a Game 6. 26 points. Durant having the worst averages out of both Steph Curry and Michael Jordan. But I will say one thing, and that's that Kevin Durant's on a much better team, so it's much harder for him to have good averages. And, this is slightly close. 10-point game. Now it's a 5-point game. This is to get into the NBA Finals right here and also come back from a 3-1 deficit. Or is this to force a Game 7? No, this is to force a Game 7, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, because they're home for Game 7. So they're up 10. This is going to go to Game 7. In order to come back from 3-1, they have to beat the legendary Boston Celtics, who I guess aren't necessarily legendary yet. I mean, they have one championship in 1981, but I wouldn't consider that legendary. 5-point game, 2 minutes left. I'm going to go ahead and hop in. Not going to lie, hopefully Kevin Durant's in the game. It looks like he's not. I'm actually going to go ahead and manually sub him in. I might move. I know people are going to get mad at me because the thing is, people get mad at me when I don't change the position so that they can all start or whatever. But the truth is that I just let 2K kind of do what they want to do, and then I just watch and kind of commentate as best as I can. And I understand that people get upset if I don't move around certain players. Larry Bird should have pulled that 3. Let's be real. That's a corner Larry Bird 3. I don't know why he wouldn't pull that. Here's Danny Ainge. 4-second step back. Tough mid-range is missed. Here's Dr. J. I don't even see Moses Malone in the game either. Pull up mid-range. Dr. J puts in a tough midi, and it's now a 3-point game. I don't see Kevin Durant checking in, though. Danny Ainge. Back out to Dennis Johnson now. 3-point game. Danny Ainge with it. Back to Dennis Johnson. Larry Bird on the perimeter. Trying to size up Dr. J. 4 seconds. Larry. Big-time mid-range is missed. That's great defense from the Sixers, but terrible offensive terrible rebounding. And that's probably because Moses Malone isn't in the game. It would be nice if they checked him in. Maybe call a timeout for that. I don't know. Dr. J in the post. Tough bucket is missed. Larry Bird obviously playing stellar defense. And honestly, they have a chance to ice the game here. Danny Ainge. Double team comes. Easy pass to Sam Perkins. And they go up 7 with 40 seconds left. So it's going to be a disappointing end to the season for Philly. 31-13 from Moses Malone. Dr. J at 16 and Kevin Durant at 16. But not quite able to get into the NBA Finals. And the thing is with the Sixers team is that they're talented. Yes, it's why they went 73-9. But Moses Malone gets old fast. He starts dropping down around 31, 32. Dr. J is already dropping down a lot, so we're going to see them drop off a decent amount. But let's go into the draft lottery because we do have some interesting stuff here revolving around the Rockets and the Bulls. They both have a chance at a lottery pick. And damn, the Bulls got so unlucky. They finished with the 7th seed. On the other hand, the Rockets got super lucky getting the 4th seed. I'll go ahead and help the Rockets draft, I guess. They get Patrick Ewing, then Karl Malone. I don't think the rest of the draft is very good. I mean, yeah, Joe Dumars would be good. Okay, let's see. Who should... I mean, I feel like pairing up Michael Jordan with somebody like Chris Mullin, probably not the best because he is a shooting guard as well. So I guess, I don't know, Xavier McDaniel, he's not bad, so we'll pick him up for him. As for Curry, I don't know what Curry's going to do. Maybe a Chris Mullin wouldn't be that bad, actually, for him because he kind of gets his own clay. So we'll do that. And let's sim to the end. Not bad pickups for both the Bulls and the Rockets. I don't know if it's going to really be able to make that much of a dent, though, in this team. All right, so Kevin Durant goes up to an 88 overall. Then you could see Dr. J already dropping from an 88 all the way to an 84 in just one offseason. As for the Bulls, Michael Jordan goes up to a 91, and there's Xavier McDaniels, a decent pickup for them. There is, wait, did I forget? Oh, yeah, the Bulls, Steph Curry, and then hopefully Chris Mullin will end up being somewhat solid for them. Maybe he could be like his splash brother, you know what I mean? His 80s splash brother. Oh, my God, this is a huge surprise. Kevin Durant, MVP in 1986, 26 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals. There's Hakeem Olajuwon winning the Defensive Player of the Year, and he also wins the Most Improved Player of the Year. Sixers, once again, looks like finishing with the top record in the Eastern Conference. 27 points, 6 rebounds, and 7 assists. A slight drop-off, but I guess there is more talent now on that Rockets team. And Steph Curry also makes an All-NBA second team, putting up 27 points and 9 assists. So solid stuff from both of them. The Rockets are the 6th seed. The Bulls do end up making the playoffs, so we'll get into that. And then the Sixers are still low-key on top of the world. Okay, Michael's down 2-0 to the Lakers. I'm going to go ahead and simcast this to see if maybe they can put up a fight. Obviously, it's the Showtime Lakers, so there's not too much you can do. The Western Conference, I'd say, is... I mean, it's not like today where, like... Oh, this is a close game, though. This is probably a hop-in right here. Now it's a 6-point game. Is this hop-in worthy? I'd say it is. We'll hop in. We'll see if they can come back from 6 with 2 minutes left. It's still technically a 2-possession game, even though players in this era literally never shoot 3-pointers. It never happens. Jordan is in the game, so let's see if he can put up some decent baskets here. Down 6, though, so he's going to have to make a little bit of a run. A young Michael Jordan driving in on the Showtime Lakers. Where's Magic Johnson? I see Kareem. There's Ralph Sampson. Let's see what's going on with Magic. Oops. See what's going on with Magic. Did he foul out or something? Yeah, he did. Okay, Magic Johnson fouled out. Here's Jordan, 9 seconds. Back out to McRae. Now it's Xavier McDaniel, their new pickup in the draft. Jordan taking it in. Back out to Elo. Misses the midi. Good rebound, Ralph Sampson. Getting the one-up on Kareem. He's actually having a better game than him, too. 17 and 12, while Kareem only has 10 and 10. Leading this team with Magic Johnson fouling out. They go to Kareem deep in the post. It's a post fadeaway. Misses. That's a tough shot from Kareem. See if Jordan can make something happen now. Michael Jordan spins. Tough bucket is missed. Oh, great rebound. Gets his own rebound and lays it up and in. And all of a sudden, it's a 2-point game. I knew this was hop-in worthy right here. 53 seconds. They're going to need a stop now, though. Kareem on the cut. Ralph Sampson is just a great defender in general, though, which is lucky for the Rockets. That's a nice floater. Beautiful stuff from Byron Scott. Got to give credit where credit's due. That's really nice. 4-point game. Let's see if Jordan can get a bucket here. Keep his team in the game. Spins. What a move! Michael Jeffrey Jordan gets all the way to the basket for a slam dunk. Here's Byron Scott now. Of course, they go to Kareem in the post. Trying to ice the game. Misses. Chance for the Rockets to possibly tie up the game. 19 seconds on the clock. Jordan taking it in. Can't find the shot. 14 seconds. Great pass to Xavier McDaniel. Ties up the game. He's going to be like Jordan's new Scotty. 10 seconds. Are the Lakers going to gamer them? in a heartbreaking fashion. 4 seconds here. Byron Scott. That's a good look for the win. Oh, almost gets the bounce. But it looks like the Houston Rockets will be forcing overtime off that big-time Xavier McDaniel bucket. A couple big buckets from Jordan. And, they're trying to keep themselves in the series. And unfortunately, though, the Showtime Lakers are too good. Jordan dropping 26, 6, and 9 in the loss. And without Magic, that was their chance to at least get one on the board. All right, so Philly's probably going to take care of business here. It looks like the Pistons are up 2-1 against Steph Curry and the Bulls. We have a point guard matchup between probably the best point guard in the league right now other than Magic and Stephen Curry out in the Eastern Conference. Let's go ahead and simcast this, see if maybe the Bulls can force a Game 5 winner go home, which it looks like that's not going to happen quite yet. So Steph Curry and Michael, they do make the playoffs, but unable to reach past the first round. 27 points, 6 assists, 11 for 16 as well. But I feel like the lack of threes that Curry is taking is, I don't know, it just feels like that's hurting him. Only 6 3-pointers made, 10 attempted in the entire playoffs. That's supposed to be a game for Curry right there. But anyway, let's get into the second round here. Sixers are obviously looking to win a championship, losing last year to the Celtics. And they're about to get past the Nets. They do. There you go. Once again, playing the Celtics. Let's see. Now Kevin Durant is a starter on this team. So we're going to go ahead and see. Maybe he'll make the difference against Larry Bird and the Celtics, or is Larry Bird just too strong? It's 2-2. Are the Sixers going to take a 3-2 lead? They are. Chance for them to actually reach the finals. And I just saw the Lakers are kicked out somehow. In 1986, they're supposed to be like the best team in the world. And it looks like the Celtics force a Game 7. Durant, kind of a rough game here in Game 6. So Game 7 to get into the finals. Looks like they'll have to play against the Mavericks, which I feel like shouldn't be too hard of a matchup for them. But I don't know. I don't know really who's on the Mavericks. I know it's Orlando Blackman. Derek Harper, I think, is on that team. 5-point game. Is this going to be a close Game 7? Or are they just going to lose? They're down 9. It's not looking too good. So it's going to be another loss in the conference finals for the Sixers. They're just not able to get over that hump of the conference finals. And it's the Mavericks with Charles Barkley who wins the championship. That's who the Mavericks have. And, of course, Mark Aguirre, Orlando Blackman. There's a Derek Harper. So they're pretty good. But I guess Charles Barkley was their big-time difference maker as they actually take out the Celtics in 5 games. All right, so Kevin Durant goes up to a 93. As you can see, turned 31. Moses Malone's already dropping a little bit. And Dr. J's basically just a role player at this point. So if they want to win a championship, their championship window is small. And it's got to be in the next couple of years because they got to somehow beat that Celtics team. There's Steph Curry, though. Did Chris Mullin get better? Yep, Chris Mullin went up to an 83 overall, so that might actually be some help for him. Curry's already at 93 overall. And then Jordan goes up to a 94, and Xavier McDaniel also goes up to an 83. Similar trajectory as Chris Mullin. I'm assuming Chris Mullin is going to end up better, though, than him. And Ralph Sampson is still, 23 and 11 is pretty good. I feel like they can make a run, at least maybe a better run than they have in the last 2 years. All right, there's Magic Johnson winning yet another MVP. That's his second since we started this simulation. Hakeem Olajuwon might own that Defensive Player of the Year. Who's on the Warriors? Because they are the number 1 seed in the Western Conference. I'd have to check that team right now. Sleepy Floyd, Clyde Drexler, Terry Cummings, Bill Cartwright. I guess it's Clyde leading this team to glory. And the Lakers are the 3 seed. But Michael Jordan did finish as the 4 seed, so that's a good sign for him. As for the East, Bulls go up to the 5 seed, and the Sixers actually go down to the 3rd seed. So let's go ahead and get right into this. Okay, Sixers are down 2-0. We're going to go ahead and simcast this. And all 3 of our guys are down 3-0 right now. See if they can make a little bit of a run here. This is pretty close, actually. 3-point game now. See if it gets any closer. 5-point game. 4-point game. 3-point game. 2-point game now. 4-point game. It's a 2-point game. And we'll hop in. 4-point game. 106-110. Trying to save their season. Who's on the Knicks at this moment? Bernard King. Is that the Knicks? I'd have to check. Yep, Bernard King. Oh, and they have Karl Malone. So they actually have a really solid team, I'm not going to lie. For a 6 seed, this is a really good team. Anyway, New York has it. They go in to, that's not Bernard King. That's A King. He's A King. Sorry. Tucker. Is Kevin Durant not in the game yet again? Where is KD? Did he foul? He must have fouled out. No, he has 4 fouls, so he should be in the game. I guess he's just having a bad game, though. He only has 14 points on the night. King trying to drive in. Can't find the shot. Dr. J actually playing some decent defense. Great defense from Dr. J, as a matter of fact. I do see Moses Malone still here. Maurice Cheeks with it. Screen comes. There's Battle. Can we get... Okay, Dr. J now on the perimeter. Back out to Cheeks. They're running a nice little offense. Julius Erving gets open for the mid-range, but misses a pretty wide-open shot. Bernard King back out to King. Now it's Tucker. Back to Bernard King. Spins. I thought he stepped out of bounds there, but he didn't. Tough shot is good with the left hand. 6-point lead now. With about 40 seconds left, we'll give them one more shot again. Should have Kevin Durant in the game, but whatever. This is our second time watching the Sixers team where they don't have Kevin Durant in the game. Moses Malone sets a screen. Picks up his dribble. Back out to Maurice Cheeks now. Now it's Dr. J trying to keep his team in the game. Gets to the rim for a layup. However, how many seconds are that? They took the shot way too late. And so I know it's a 4-point game, but 20 seconds. Knicks are going to score a free throw, and that's it. We're kind of a rough game for KD. Only 14 points, 4 for 14 from the field. 14, 9, and 7. Overall, had a drop-off in the playoffs as well. It's another disappointing season for the Sixers, man. And if you're one of these 3 guys drafted to the 76ers, you would expect them to have a good career right off the bat. But, I mean, 2 conference finals appearances and not much else. And Dr. J and Moses Malone are not getting any younger. Either way, all the other teams are down 3-0. So it really doesn't matter what happens here. See if we have maybe our first hopping game watching Steph Curry play. It looks like Steph doesn't need a hop in as he forces, doesn't get eliminated. And Curry's, again, also having a little bit of a drop-off in the playoffs. He averaged 28 points, 3 rebounds, and 9 assists. Honestly, I forgot to check everybody's stats, so I'll do that right now. So Steph averaged 28 points. Really nice stats there. Jordan put up 26, but he's putting up stinkers in the playoffs. And 26 points, you'd expect him to average more points than that. Not going to lie. As for Kevin Durant, he has averaged 26 points as well. 26 seems to be like the money spot for all of these guys. Who's on the Trailblazers? Hakeem Olajuwon, and they're down 2-0 to him. See if the Trailblazers can take care of business here against the Rockets, or will the Rockets possibly fight hard to maybe land a spot in the second round. 102, a minute and 43 seconds. I'll hop into this. And they have Manu Bol. I don't see Hakeem Olajuwon in the game, so this might be a good game to possibly steal on the road. Manu Bol sets a screen. Manu Bol is wide open. He finds it now. Doesn't take it. Back out to Fat Lever. Now it's Valentine. Paxson. Manu Bol sets a big body screen, and Paxson misses. Good rebound from Thompson. Back out to Fat Lever. I don't know who they're running their offense through here. I guess Michael, I don't know. Are they running their offense through Manu Bol? I don't know what they're doing right now. I'm not going to lie. I'm so confused. Okay, they go to Thompson. Michael Thompson misses. Of course, Manu Bol is there for the rebound, and he doesn't even have to jump for that layup. And they take a 2-point lead now. See if Michael can pull his team back into this one, down 2. 30-second separation shot clock and game clock. Driving inside, Jordan gets his defender jumping. What a block from Michael Thompson. Fat Lever down the other end. Kick out to Paxson. And they foul. Is that sending them to the line already? It is. Damn, Jim Paxson's got 28 points. What does Jordan have tonight? Is he getting outplayed? Oh, he's got 34. He's playing great. 13 for 19 from the field as well. Still some time left here for the Houston Rockets. They just need a quick bucket and then hope for some possible missed free throws. Good pass to McRae as he gets the lefty layup. Technically, they don't have to foul here. I mean, they can hold it down. They're not going to foul. They need to stop. 5 seconds, obviously, separate shot clock and game clock, so 5 seconds is not that much time, but I think they have a timeout. They just need to stop here, or else this game is definitely over, and then the series is for sure over. Jim Paxson taking it in. He has the hot hand tonight, steps it back, doesn't take the shot. Now he takes the shot, misses. Timeout, Houston. They got 3 seconds to get a bucket. 3 seconds here, Jordan. 2 seconds. A deep three for the win. I mean, I could see Steph taking that shot, but I don't think Jordan really has that in his bag. So it's going to be another disappointing season for the Houston Rockets as they lose in the first round yet again, man. And the old last man standing is Steph and Curry against this Milwaukee Bucks team. See if they can maybe force a close game here to keep themselves in the series. This actually does look pretty close. 2-point game. Now it's a 5-point game. Now they go up to 9, and we have a elimination, win or go home, Game 5 against this Bucks team. Who even is on this Bucks team? Sidney Moncrief, and they're not great, but I guess the Bulls aren't really that great other than Steph, so can't really talk any trash about them. But the Bulls are up. What are they up? They're up 14. They're up 16 in the fourth. They're up 20. Yeah, that's game. You're not coming back from 20 points in the fourth quarter in the 1980s. So Steph, averaging 25.8 points and 9 assists in the playoffs, is heading to the second round. He's the last man standing, and he's going to have to somehow beat this Celtics team. I think that's pretty much impossible. Game 1 goes to the Bulls. Game 2 to the Celtics. Game 3 to the Bulls. Bulls actually have a 3-1 lead. Are they going to take care of business? Okay, 3-2. Is Stephen Curry going to be the first one to win a championship? I would be pretty shocked if that is the case, except looks like the Celtics are forcing Game 7. Don't blow a 3-1 lead, Curry. Don't blow a 3-1 lead. Come on. Come on. You just need one of these two, man. Oh, he's going to blow a 3-1 lead, isn't he? Really? That's a great season, too, man. He forced the Boston Celtics to literally the brink of elimination, up 3-1, and they lose in 7, man. That's depressing. Looks like the Pistons are going to get their hands on. Oh, no, it's the Warriors. Clyde Drexler who gets his hands on his first championship. All right, so Kevin Durant, of course, like I said, Moses Malone isn't getting any younger, so, I mean, Kevin Durant does rise to a 96, but the rest of the team is going to get worse and worse. As for Steph, where Chris Mullin proves to be a great addition to this team, rising to an 88 overall, so he might, like I said, be his Klay Thompson. They also somehow got their hands on Arvydas Sabonis. They must have drafted him last year. That's a great pickup as well. So the Bulls drafted super well. And here's Michael Jordan still with Ralph Simpson, and Xavier McDaniel also gets better pretty fast. I have a feeling though it's going to be Steph. I mean, we're racing to a championship, right? Who's going to be the first person to win a championship? Unless somehow none of them win championships, which I feel like is unrealistic. It probably won't happen like that. But yeah, we'll see if Steph Curry can make a run with this Bulls team. I feel like they're good, but I do think Steph Curry and Jordan have the best chance of winning before KD at this point, even though KD is on a technical better team. All right, there's Kevin Durant, 27 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists. He wins his second MVP. Honestly, if there was a scoreboard to how well these guys are playing, Jordan 25, 6, and 6, and then we got Steph Curry putting up 29, 2, and 8. Now, I usually like to do this, but like after somebody wins a championship, but I guess we'll go through the scoreboard to see where everybody's at right now. I mean, as far as first-team All-NBAs, Jordan has 3 of them. He also has 4 first-team All-Defense, and he was the Rookie of the Year. Those are his accolades. Kevin Durant was a 2-time MVP, 2-time first-team All-NBA, and a 1-time first-team All-Defense. I'd have to give him the top dog spot right now because he has those 2 MVPs. But Steph Curry arguably is having a better career than both of them just off stats alone. 28, 9 on 59% shooting, and then this year was 29, 8 on, again, 59% shooting. So he is actually balling. Is his three-pointers going up at all as we go? Yeah, so he went 85, then 62, then 76, and then now he's putting up 100, or he's attempting about 250 three-pointers, and 106 three-pointers right there has made this season. So they're the 3 seed, the Rockets, and it looks like the Bulls are the 2 seed. So all of our guys are top seeds in their respected conference. So let's see if they can, maybe one of them can make a run, a deep run, possibly to the finals, possibly a championship. And it looks like, well, the Sixers aren't quite yet into the second round. Now they are. All of our guys have reached the second round. This is the first time we've seen it happen in our video. Unfortunately, though, Philly's up 1-1. Okay. Man, they're all down except for Michael Jordan. Okay, now it's all tied up. Let's see if Michael Jordan finishes off this series. It looks like Jordan is into his first conference final. And both Kevin Durant and Steph Curry are up 3-2. We might get that Steph Curry versus KD conference final if they both can make it there. But, I mean, they've choked a lot. The Knicks are going to low-key force a Game 7. And this is also in a Game 7 as well. So we got 2 Game 7s. Come on, Steph. Fight to reach this conference final. Okay, this is this is a blowout again, man. It's going to be another exit. I felt like they were up 3-2. Okay, come on, KD. Come on, KD. You got to be the guy to make this conference final. Or else Jordan's just going to start putting together championships, and then there's nothing you can do. 6-point game, 6-point game, 8-point game, 9-point game, or 8-point game. Now it's 11-point game. 11-point game, and there it is. 31-5-5. KD putting up great stats in the playoffs as he reaches those conference finals, his 3rd in his career. How do the Trailblazers look, man? They look good. But I like Michael Jordan and the Rockets' chances in that series. At least Philly doesn't have to play the Celtics, except they're down 3-1 in this series. As for Jordan, though, he's up 3-1. So, why are the Bucks so good? 2K loves this Bucks team for some reason, man. Let's see if the Sixers can maybe come back here, if there's any chance of them making a comeback so that we can get this Jordan versus Kevin Durant NBA final. Okay, 2 minutes left, 2-point game. I'll hop in. I see Moses Malone at the line. I don't know if this is for 2. It is for 2. And Kevin Durant finally checks into the game, so we can finally watch KD go to work for this 76er team here. Is that Spud Webb? All right, Spud Webb bringing up the ball. 5'7" or 5'6", one of the two. Don't call me casual for messing up his height by an inch. Marquez Johnson gets a nice little post fade away. All right, KD, is this going to be another choke in the conference finals? Are we going to label you conference finals KD because you can't reach or get past the conference finals? Kevin Durant using his length and very long wingspan to get a beautiful floater for the Philadelphia 76ers. We got a tie game, so this is going down to the wire. It's about as close as it gets. Spud Webb has it. Back out to Sidney Moncrief now. Back out to Johnson. Good defense from Kevin Durant to stop him. Forces up a tough shot. Beautiful defense from from KD. Now here's battle. Kevin Durant has a tall defender on him. He can take advantage of his quickness. Doesn't take the mid-range. Takes another floater this time and puts it in once again and takes the lead. How many points does Kevin Durant have in this game right now? 32, 15 for 22. Having himself a ball game in this elimination. Tough shot is missed. Rebound Kevin Durant. Low-key, chance to kind of ice the game here. Battle has it. Back out to Luke Walton. Now it's Kevin Durant, the leader of this Philadelphia 76ers team. That's a tough shot. Misses. Great rebound. Moses Malone! And he yams it. What a play from Moses Malone. Let's see if the Sixers can get one more stop here and then at least force a Game 6, not go down in 5 games. Spud Webb has it. They go to Johnson. Blocked by Kevin Durant. Wow. Great defense from the 76ers. And they will be heading, at least forcing a Game 6. Not quite, taking care of the series, but at least they're not losing in 5 games. As for the Rockets, well, I think they're going to take care of business. And yes, they do. They are into the NBA Finals. Let's see who is waiting for them, the Bucks or the 76ers. That's the real question here. Where it looks like 76ers are up 11. They're up 7. Now they're only up 2. And now it's a tie game. They were just up 11 with like 5 minutes left in the fourth. We got back-to-back close games between the 76ers and the Milwaukee Bucks. Battle in the post. Back out to Dr. J. Now it's Maurice Cheeks. It's a huge Game 6. Moses Malone in the post. Bodying his way inside with the left hand and misses. Once again, I don't see Kevin Durant in the game. And he's having a good game, and he only has 3 fouls. So why is he not subbed in? Oh, he's about to get subbed in, I guess. But why isn't he in the game right now with a minute left? Tie game. tough shot is good. And all of a sudden, it's a 2-point game. They're up 2. I swear the Sixers were just up like 11 points. And now they're making it hard for themselves. Here's Maurice Cheeks trying to get a bucket. Can't find it. What the hell is this offense? Back out to Battle. Out Dr. J. Big time mid-range is good. Off the glass. They needed that. It's a tie game now. Trying to force a game 7. I want to see this Kevin Durant versus Michael Jordan NBA final. That's what I want to see. Marquette Johnson driving in, spins. Bucket. Man, he is balling out. I can't even hate. What is he even averaging in the playoffs? He must be going crazy. I mean, only 22 points. I'd expect more with the way he's playing. I'm not going to lie. Here's Maurice Cheeks, though. Once again, can we just sub in Kevin Durant? Like, what are they doing? And they're going to go to Mose Malone. Never mind. Maurice Cheeks trying to take it by himself. What is that? What? Come on. That's the best shot you can come up with. They need to stop now. Moncrief. Once again, they don't necessarily have to foul here. Officially 5 seconds on the shot clock, and they call an offensive foul. Okay. Chance here now for Philadelphia to tie up the game. Send this bid to overtime. 10 seconds left. It's got to be KD taking this big shot. Can't be anybody else. Don't give it to Dr. J. 5 seconds. Kevin Durant for the lead. Puts it in. Big time go-ahead bucket from Kevin Durant. And he takes the lead and might have just forced a Game 7 here in Milwaukee if they can lock them up for about 3 seconds. Just 3 goddamn seconds. Uh-oh. No way. No way, Spud Webb gamers. Us. There it is. The 76ers are headed, or not quite yet headed, but at least forcing a Game 7, man. In back-to-back close games, they win both of them. Huge ball games. Can Kevin Durant now get to the NBA Finals? A lot of momentum on his side after winning back-to-back close games. I mean, he's up 10, but again, like we saw last game, that means nothing because now it's a tie game. No. Oh, they're up 6. Okay, they're up 4. Sort of third hop-in game in a row with this Sixers team. Oh, my God. This is wild. I don't think I've ever had 3 hopping games in a row in, like, as long as I've been recording these my NBA videos, man. It's been about 4. This is my 4th year recording, by the way, my NBA videos. Here is Spud Webb. This is an insanely good series, though, I have to say. 3 close games in a row. Once again, I don't see Kevin Durant in the game. I'm assuming they're going to sub him in. Yeah, they're waiting to sub him in. The question is, okay, he's a 98 overall. I thought that said 94 overall. They got to just get him in the game now, man. Save the series. They're going to have to win another close game. Maurice Cheeks out to Dr. J. Spins. They need it from you. Misses, man. You're too old to be having those go-ahead buckets. I know Kevin Durant would have made that, man. They desperately need to stop here. You don't want to make it a 6-point game, and that is exactly what happened. Spud Webb, 5 points, 11 assists. Completely outplaying Maurice Cheeks. Battle. They need a bucket here, or else I'm assuming it's over. They need that. Misses. Damn. 6-point game. It's not looking good for the Sixers. Good pass to Livingston, and he misses. Okay. Still some time. They need a quick bucket here, though. Battle into Maurice Cheeks. Trying to post up Spud Webb. He should have been doing that the last couple possessions. Not gonna lie. Spud Webb is 5'7". No need to foul. Oh, they're gonna foul. Okay. This game's over. This game is done. It's donezo, unfortunately. Damn. So close, man. 3 close games in a row, and they were unable to take them out. And we have a Rockets versus Bucks series. Michael Jordan gunning for his first NBA championship. Up 1-0, up 2-0. 2-1 now. 2-2. Down 3-2, man. All right. This Milwaukee Bucks team is like untouchable, and I don't know why. Down 12. It's going to be a win for the Bucks. A loss in the NBA Finals for Michael Jordan. How many points did he average in the finals? 30 points, 7 assists, 4 rebounds. Solid stats, but unable to beat this Milwaukee Bucks team that, man, I don't know. I guess they're just really deep. I can't really explain why they are so good. Yeah, I mean, a lot of players here average like double figures, so I guess that's the reason. I don't know. I just never would have expected this Bucks team to be that good. But they are right now the team to beat in the NBA. All right, so Kevin Durant's down 97. Did Moses Malone either leave or did he retire? No, he definitely didn't retire. Yeah, he's on the Warriors now. Okay. So he got sick of Kevin Durant. Chris Mullin got better, which is good news, and he averaged 20 points a game. So he's going to give them a boost for sure. There's Jordan. Xavier McDaniel also got better. What is he averaging? 14 points, 10 rebounds. Ralph Sampson is still averaging 23 and 12. I feel like this Rockets team should have beat that Bucks team, and I really don't know why, but I don't know, man. We're going into season number 5, and we have yet to see an NBA championship. All right, there's Michael Jordan's first MVP. Could we be seeing a championship run now in 1989? He also wins the Defensive Player of the Year, so he had an unbelievable season. There's Kevin Durant in the first team All-NBA, 29 and 9. And Stephen Curry has a big drop-off, but I'm assuming that might mean that Chris Mullin actually had a big season this year. 19 points a game. Yeah, I mean, Steph just had a big drop-off. That's really all it was. But they did finish as the 2nd seed, and the Sixers are the 3rd seed. So here we go. Let's get right into this NBA playoffs. And the Bucks, oh my God, are they going to beat us again? Okay. Are they going to beat us again? Just tell me that. Okay, finally, the Bucks have been vanquished, man. And we have our first series where the two guys play each other. The Bulls versus Sixers here. Kevin Durant versus Steph Curry. As you can see right here, I do think the Bulls have a little bit of a better team, but we'll see. And the Rockets, I have a feeling, are just going to cruise to the NBA Finals for a second year in a row. Okay, Bulls are up 3-1 against the Sixers, and they finished the job off. Sixers once again having trouble. And I didn't mean to simulate round, but thank God Michael Jordan was able to get past the Kings in a tough 7-game series. Playing the Mavericks, let's see what's going on in Dallas. Mark Aguirre, Charles Barkley. They have a great team. Wouldn't be surprised if they win. As for Steph, he's got to play against Larry Bird, Kevin McHale, and Robert Parrish. Larry Bird on a little bit of a downward spiral. And Steph is up 3-0. Now he's up 3-1. And so is Houston. I think we're going to get Jordan versus Steph NBA Finals matchup. And that is exactly what we're getting. One of these two guys is going to win their first championship. Two evenly matched teams, except Houston is up 3-0. 3-1 now. 3-2 now. Could Steph Curry and the Bulls rally their team to quite possibly come back from 3-1 here? They're up 20, so we're going to Game 7. 29 points. Steph Curry, even after having a downward spiral, is into the finals and forcing Jordan to 7. This is crazy. Game 7. One game to determine who becomes the first player to win a championship. And by the looks of it, it's going to be Michael Jordan. He's up 27 points, and there it is. A destruction from the Rockets. And Jordan is our first NBA champion of this video in 1989. It was a great series. I wish we could have hopped into one of these games because a 7-game series between Steph Curry and MJ was probably super entertaining. But great. Both of them had really good playoff runs, unfortunately for Kevin Durant. He's kind of falling behind, even though he has those 2 finals MVPs. So our first championship is Michael Jordan. Great to see that as we head now officially into the 90s. All right, there's Kevin Durant now. Still, unfortunately, all alone. But he is the youngest out of the 3 players. Like, Jordan's already 26. Steph is already 25. Kevin Durant's only 23, obviously, because he only played that 1 year in college, while Steph played 3, and Jordan played, I believe, all 4, if I'm not mistaken. See, I could be wrong about that. I don't think I'm wrong about that, okay? So please don't come at me. But one-time champion, let's see if Jordan can continue his championship streak. Kevin Durant, and all 3 of them are now 97 overalls on their respected teams. Let's see if a championship streak can continue for Michael Jordan and the Rockets, or will Steph Curry actually bounce back in the late 80s, early 90s? Man, 2K, I always say this. Every time I do a simulation in the 80s and the early 90s, 2K just loves David Robinson with all their heart. They really love him. There's Del Curry, man. Somehow, Steph Curry's dad is actually the 6th man of the year while Steph Curry is playing. That's beautiful to see. There's Kevin Durant, 29 points, 8 rebounds, and 6 assists. Jordan put up 26, a little bit of a drop-off, but we'll see if that incorporates to more wins. And Steph Curry, All-NBA 13, now dropping to 23 points a game, so not ideal for Steph. And they're the 8th seed, man, going from an NBA Finals contender to the 8th seed. Meanwhile, the Rockets are the 5th seed, so maybe the NBA is just getting better. I don't know. I guess we're going to see here. The Bucks are, oh my God, the Bucks are going to be the team to beat us once again, aren't they? Oh, my God. What do you expect, man? The Sixers, though, take out the Knicks to get to the second round, and Houston's able to get past L.A. To get to the second round. So we got Kevin Durant and Jordan still in the playoffs. Steph Curry is now officially kicked out. 2-1, and then Cleveland or Philly's down 3-0 to the Cavaliers. Let's see if Houston, though, can take out the number 1 seed. They're up 3-1, and they take care of business. Unfortunately, though, for Kevin Durant, it looks like he is going to lose here. Had a great playoffs, averaging 35 points, 9 rebounds, and 5 assists. But once again, unable to make the conference finals. Kevin Durant might be cursed. But Denver Nuggets is who Houston needs to get through in order to reach back-to-back NBA finals. And they're up 1-0. They're up 2-0. 2-1 now. 2-2 here. Up 3-2. Let's see if they can go to back-to-back NBA finals. Or is this would this be their third NBA final in a row? Because they lost to the... I think it is because they lost to the Bucks that one year. I'm pretty sure, yeah. So 18-point lead, and they're headed back to the NBA Finals, 32 points, 5 rebounds, 12 assists. Jordan putting up solid stats in the playoffs. So is Ralph Sampson. And this is a rematch, I believe. I mean, I'd have to check real quick. Yeah, so this is actually a rematch of 1988 where the Bucks beat the Rockets in 6 games. So let's see if Jordan can get that revenge on this Bucks team. Did they get better, or are they the same? They're basically the same team. Now they have John Starks, though. The Rockets are up 1-0. It's 1-1 here. Down 2-1. 2-2. Let's see if Rockets can take a lead. They're down 3-2 in this series. The Bucks proved to be one of the best dynasties in the NBA, man. I don't know where they came from or how. But anyway, the Rockets are up 20 points. So they're going to force a big-time Game 7. And it's going to have to be Jordan rising to the occasion in Game 7 if he wants 2 back-to-back NBA championships. And, 1-point game, 3-point game now, 4-point game, 6-point game, 4-point game, 7-point game, 8-point game, 3-point game, 4-point game, 3-point game. This is a really close game, I'm not going to lie. 1-point game. I think the Bucks are about to take the lead, aren't they? Yep, what did I say? Okay, now the Houston takes the lead right back. And it's 109-111 with 1:48 seconds. Can Michael Jeffrey Jordan win his second championship in a row with this Houston Rockets team? That is the question. He's got a great defender in Sidney Moncrief on him. I swear we've seen the Bucks play everybody a billion times. Like, I don't know why they're so good or why 2K thinks they're so good. Moncrief, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Back out to Livingston. Now it's Moncrief driving inside. Tough bucket. Jordan playing great defense. Let's see if Jordan can make a run. Elo. Great pass to Jordan. Jordan misses the layup. I guess the Bucks defense is just really good. That might be what carries them. Like, Sidney Moncrief is one of the best defenders of all time. Sidney, 12 seconds on the shot clock. 10 seconds now on the shot clock. And they call an offensive foul on a moving screen. That's not the first time we've seen something like that happen with the Milwaukee Bucks. Here's Elo. This is a pretty big mismatch for Ralph Sampson. He towers over his defender. Not going to take it. Jordan comes off a screen. See what he's got in store. Again, Sidney Moncrief pokes the ball loose for a second. Known for that stellar defense, one of the best perimeter defenders literally of all time. They go right to Ralph Sampson. Back out to Jordan. Now it's Elo. Ralph Sampson. They're working through him in the post. That's a tough shot. He hits it. What a play from Ralph Sampson. One more stop. And I think we're going to see back-to-back NBA championships for Michael Jordan. They just need a stop just to end things here in Houston. Here's Moncrief. Screen comes. Jordan, pick him up. Great defense. Park, mid-range, is missed. What a rebound from Livingston, though. And now Milwaukee is hoping for some missed free throws here. How many points did Jordan have in this elimination game? He had 20 points, so it's really Ralph Sampson kind of saving the day in this one. And Jordan missing free throws. See, that is not lore accurate Jordan. Jordan would never miss 2 free throws at this point in the game. I'm sorry. That would never happen. I could see LeBron doing that, not gonna lie, because I have seen him do that literally on my TV screen. But I can't see Jordan doing that in important moment. In the most important moment like this, Game 7 of the NBA Finals. Come on now. That should never happen. Are the Bucks now going to tie up the game after those 2 missed free throws? 7 seconds on the clock, 5 seconds. John Starks. Is John Starks taking this big shot? They go to Saley. It's blocked by Ralph Sampson. And Michael Jordan and the Houston Rockets are officially NBA champions. As Xavier McDaniel holds up the Larry O'Brien trophy, it's Michael Jordan who gains his 2nd Finals MVP in a row. And there might be a Houston Rockets dynasty looming over the NBA that could happen or start to happen. Wow. So Jordan asserting his dominance. Obviously, he is the best player right now in this simulation. Already 2 championships in the 90s. Also 3 finals appearances. One of them, of course, he lost to the Bucks, but he was able to win 2 in a row in 1989 and 90 and win his 2 first finals MVPs. Or first MVPs and finals MVPs. Both of them, as a matter of fact. As Michael Jordan basks in his glory, you know what I'm saying? The Steph Curry and Kevin Durant are honestly having a little bit of trouble here. Tom Chambers joins the Sixers. I don't think he's going to really help them much. And neither is that guy. So I don't know how good the Sixers are going to be. The Bulls, hopefully maybe Chris Mullin can actually help Steph Curry in the playoffs, because it seems like that's not happening. Although he did take the Rockets to 7. Like, they were 1 game away from becoming NBA champions. So it's hard for me to talk trash about this Bulls team. Let's get right into the 1990-91 season. D-Rob, MVP. MVP-ness. I don't know where that came from. Jordan, All-NBA first team, 28.7 rebounds and 8 assists, putting up really solid stats. There's Kevin Durant in the All-NBA second team, putting up 29, 8, and 5. Again, really solid stats. And Steph Curry, having a little bit of a boost in his stats, but still, it's not looking too good, I don't think, for the Bulls. The Sixers are the 2nd seed in the Eastern Conference. Meanwhile, for Chicago, where they're all the way down at the 11th seed. So hopefully they might be able to get a decent pick in this draft. Now, the thing is with this is that the 1992 draft, that's the draft to look out for, right? This one is good. I mean, Larry Johnson, Dikembe Mutombo, Kenny Anderson, Steve Smith, all great players. But the next draft was Shaq. That's the draft to look out for. So maybe if the Bulls stay bad for a couple more seasons, they can maybe land Shaq, and that would be a great trio of Steph Curry, Chris Mullin, and Shaquille O'Neal. Because clearly Sabonis, he's putting up 13 and 10, so should be playing better. But 76ers are the 2nd seed, so things are looking good for them. And then obviously Houston find themselves right back in that 1st seed in the Eastern Conference. Sixers and the Rockets get past round 1. Now the Sixers got to play the Knicks. This has been like their biggest rival other than the Bucks this whole video. By the way, the Rockets are just dominating the entire NBA still. And the Sixers are down 3-2 to the New York Knicks. Let's see if they can make a little bit of a run here. Possibly win back-to-back games, go back to the conference finals, maybe get to the finals and actually challenge Michael Jordan in that dynasty in Houston. We got a Game 7 between these two motherfuckers. Philly's up 11, up 15, up 16, up 14, up 10, up 18, and the Sixers win 36-7-3 from Kevin Durant. Getting back to the conference finals. Now, they lost to this Cavalier team before with Dominic Wilkins, but I do think, Kevin Durant outplays Dominic Wilkins every single time of the day. You would hope the Sixers are able to win this and get into the finals. This would be Kevin Durant's first NBA final. He's up 2-1. It's 2-2 now. By the way, the Rockets have not lost a single game on their way to another NBA final. But let's see if the Sixers can possibly win this one and then challenge Michael Jordan and maybe freeze the three-peat. But something tells me it's going to be a sweep for the Rockets. There it is. Okay, so Philly, finally, Kevin Durant finds his way into the NBA Finals after dropping 39 points on 13 for 18 shooting. And this right here is the NBA Finals matchup. Now, on paper, listen, Jordan clears this Sixers-led Kevin Durant team, but you never know. Rockets are up 1-0, 2-0. Well, I guess some things you do know, because the Rockets go 3-7, 4-11, 15-0 in the NBA playoffs, man. How do you stop this Rockets team? And even in this game, Jordan had a bad game, but it's Ralph Sampson who puts up 35, Xavier McDaniel puts up 22, and it's going to be, did Jordan win that Finals MVP? I guess I didn't even see. I'm assuming he did. I don't know who else would win it. Yeah, a third Finals MVP, and there it is, a Michael Jordan three-peat, where in 2 out of the 3 series, he takes out KD and then Steph. Okay, so we are officially now entering the Jordan era, and it's kind of a perfect time because Michael Jordan just three-peated in the NBA Finals, man. Not really much you can do about that. I mean, Jordan got drafted to a great team, and so did Kevin Durant, but he wasn't really able to take advantage of it. And this is their best pickup, Kevin Willis, really? That's going to put them over the edge? As for the Bulls, man, I mean, Curry has Chris Mullin on his team, and that's like a great addition. Like, he should be helping them out a little bit more, but it's just not happening. And wait, I forgot to even check. Did the Bulls draft anybody in the draft at least? It looks like no. I'm assuming they didn't really have a very high draft pick. Oh, this was their draft pick. They got they landed the 12th pick in the draft and drafted Dennis Scott. So I'm assuming that was their best available player. The thing is, it would have been nice if they caught their hands on a top pick in this draft, but you know, beggars can't be choosers. Let's see if the Bulls can maybe do something. I want to see Steph, man. I want to see one of these other guys win a championship. That's the thing. Charles Barkley MVP in 1992. And, hey, the Bulls have themselves a Rookie of the Year in Billy Owens. So maybe it could be worse. Not bad. Steph Curry also makes an All-NBA first team, averaging 30 points a game, having by far his best season yet. I wonder if it'll translate to wins, though. Jordan only averaging 26.6 rebounds and 7 assists, while Kevin Durant puts up 28, 8, and 7. So there's the Sixers in the 4th seed, and Chicago is now the number 1 seed in the Eastern Conference, going from a non-playoff team all the way to the number 1 seed, while Houston and Philly are both at the 4 seed. So let's see if this could be the year of the Steph. Well, it looks like Chicago is heading to the second round, and so is Philly. We have Chicago versus Philly, part 2. Is Houston going to be able to take care of business against this Nuggets team because they are in an elimination game 5, and they will do so. 39 points for Jordan, averaging 34 in the playoffs. He is desperate to get that 4-peat in the NBA Finals. Let's see how the Bulls do here. 1-0 against the Sixers, 1-1 now. Sixers are up 2-1, and Houston is on the way down 3-0. And they get eliminated. The dynasty might be ending pretty soon. The 8-seeded Seattle Supersonics reach the finals, which opens up the door for either KD and Steph. I wanted to simcast that. I'm sorry, guys. Anyway, here's the stats. Steph Curry is a man on a mission in the playoffs, into the conference finals, playing the Bullets. Can he reach his second NBA final against this Bullets team? You would hope so, because they don't look that good. Game 1 goes to the Bullets. Game 2 to Chicago. Game 3 to Chicago. It's 2-2 here. They're down 3-2, man. Are we serious? Come on. This is literally your chance, Steph, to finally win a championship, and you're going to choke it away, aren't you? Wait, 2-point game, 8-point game, 14-point game. It's not looking good. Bulls win that one. That's annoying. 19 points, 15 assists for the Chicago Bulls. And the first time in about 4 years, we're not seeing any of our guys in the NBA Finals. That's pretty sad to see, not going to lie. All right, Kevin Durant is left. Steph Curry's still here, man. I have so much faith in Curry, too. Like, I feel like he should be so much better than he is, man. This team should have been a championship team last year. It really should have been. Michael Jordan's still here after losing in the second round, but you know what? He is still a 3-time champion, so his legacy is pretty secure. I guess the next step is to see where Kevin Durant is in San Antonio. What's going on in San Antonio? That actually opens up the door for Steph too. but he's with Mitch Richmond, Kendall Gill. They have a pretty good team as well. So let's see if Kevin Durant can capitalize on that. Let's get right into it, though. D-Rob, MVP. There's Shaq as the Rookie of the Year in 1993. Jordan, All-NBA first team now, averaging 27 points, 6 rebounds, and 7 assists, as well as Stephen Curry putting up 29, 3, and 10. We see Kevin Durant in his new home in San Antonio have a big points per game drop-off, which we'll see if that will mean anything. The Spurs are the 6th seed, the Rockets are the 4th seed. And once again, the Bulls are the 1st seed with the entire Eastern Conference open for them. They're up 1-0. They're up. Now it's 1-1. And the Rockets get eliminated in back-to-back seasons. Wow. Jordan only putting on 24 in the playoffs. Yeah, having a little bit of a down season. The Spurs make it past the Supersonics, and the Bulls might actually lose early to this Pistons team. See if they can make a little bit of a comeback, force an elimination game 5. And they will indeed do so. That was closer than I thought. Both Chris Mullin and Curry are playing really well, so I want to see them just make a run into the finals. And I think if they can get to the finals, at least just get to the finals, they can win a championship. There we go. All right, Chicago is up like 30 points, so they're going to head back to the NBA second round playing against the Cavaliers, who have a really bad team. Who are the Spurs playing? They're playing the second-seeded Phoenix Suns, who has Sean Kemp and Brad Daugherty. I think that's a winnable series for Kevin Durant and the Spurs, as they are in a 2-2 tie series. Let's see if they can take out the Suns here in 6. Okay, so they can't take them out in 7, but I guess we'll see if they can take, or in 6, but let's see if they can at least take them out in 7 here. Which it's not happening. Kevin Durant, I feel like it's been a really long time since he's even gotten past the second round. He's had the second round curse looming over his head. I feel like literally since the last time he made the finals against the Rockets a very long time ago. Steph Curry has a chance to get to his second NBA final, once again playing a not-so-good Hornets team. Can he finally assert his dominance? He will. Into the NBA Finals playing the Warriors. Dominic Wilkins and Clyde Drexler is a great duo, but I have a lot of faith in Steph Curry and Chris Mullin. Can Steph become an NBA champion here? Oh, my God. It's 2-2, 2-1, 2-2. Can the Bulls need a 3-2 lead here? They have a 3-2 lead. Here we go. Stephen Curry. It's time to become an NBA champion and officially immortalize yourself, buddy. It's time. Oh, it's time, and it's going to happen. There it is. 20-point lead, 5 minutes left. Stephen Curry is officially an NBA champion as Chris Mullin, though, wins the Finals MVP. That's a nod to his legacy, but it makes sense because it's Curry, man. Every time Curry wins a championship, man, he just has to not win that Finals MVP, and then people are going to debate his place in NBA history just because he doesn't have that Finals MVP. Let's be real, guys. He was the best player on this championship team. That's all that matters. First team All-Rookie as well. 4-time second team All-NBA. 3-time first team All-NBA. So he wins a championship for Kevin Durant. And you know what? All he needs to do is win 2 more rings in order to pass Jordan, or at least just tie Michael Jordan. So I don't see why that's not possible. I mean, now he seems to be at the peak of his game. Back-to-back number 1 seeds. We got to see Steph also win an MVP as well, because Durant has 2 of those. Jordan has, I think, 2 as well. Steph Curry has no MVPs, no Finals MVPs either, which does hurt his case just a little bit. But I guess we'll go over the whole scoreboard. So Steph Curry, obviously the 1-time NBA champion, a couple first-team All-NBAs, has had unbelievable individual seasons as well, just as far as scoring points-wise. Let's see. Jordan, by the way, I think he just signed. Oh, and they brought Tim Hardaway to this team, I guess since Ralph Sampson's getting worse. And I just realized they also lost Xavier McDaniel, who must have been a really important piece to this team. But he's had by far the best career out of all of them. I mean, 3-time Finals MVP. Only 1 MVP, but 3 Finals MVPs is huge. And then Kevin Durant does have those 2 MVPs, but has really been unable to do much in the playoffs except getting to the finals when he lost to Michael Jordan and the Rockets. I think that was 1989. So let's get into the 93-94 season. This is now, what season are we in already? This is now season 11. Wow. We're already in season 11. Going by pretty fast. If you made it this far into the video, hey man, do me a favor and just subscribe. Maybe even leave a like on the video. All that good stuff is free, so it would help me out a lot. So thank you. All right, there's David Robinson winning the MVP. Steph Curry, first team All-NBA after winning a championship. Can he go back-to-back with this Bulls team, averaging 33 points and 10 assists? I feel like he deserves that MVP, but whatever. I feel like he's getting robbed at this point. Jordan having a little bit of a dip in stats. He's had a great career, but you know what I mean? We always see Jordan dip really fast in this NBA, and Kevin Durant bounced back. So all three of them in the first team All-NBA. That's always good to see. I still think Steph Curry should have won an MVP, but that's whatever. That's I guess is not going to happen. The Bulls are the second seed. The Rockets missed the playoffs, and the Spurs are the number one seed. Wow, the Rockets miss the playoffs after becoming a dynasty. Not much really changed except for the loss of Xavier McDaniel, and I guess having to pay Jordan a lot of money. But they dropped to the 12th seed in the Western Conference, and I guess we'll see. They might have a decent draft pick. Let's see what the Jason Kidd would be great for them. Or Grant Hill. That's really about it. I don't want to disrespect anybody here. I know Jalen Rose is a great player. Eddie Jones was great in his prime. Juwan Howard is one of the best role players. But, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to disrespect anybody. I'm just saying I think Jason Kidd and Grant Hill would be the only ones worthy of helping this Houston Rockets team win a championship. Because it seems to be people get upset with me. They think I disrespect players. I don't really disrespect anybody. I just say when I reference that a player is bad, I just mean he's bad because he's not winning a championship for that team. It's that simple. I don't understand why people are so upset whenever they feel like I disrespect players or something. Anyway, the Bulls are heading to the second round, and so are the Spurs. We can see Kevin Durant win his first championship, which would be pretty cool. Steph is having a blast, though, in the Eastern Conference as he reaches the conference finals, and so does Kevin Durant pretty easily. Karl Malone and the Knicks, pretty good team. The Bulls lost Chris Mullin, huh? Oh, that's a tough loss. I got to check where he's at, actually. So Mullin is on the Hornets, and he goes up to a 93 overall. He was averaging 25 points this year, man, and he averaged 25 last year, so that would have been a big help for Steph Curry and the Bulls. I don't know if they can take out this Knicks team now without him. 1-1. They're up 2-1. It's 2-2 in that series, and the Knicks are up 3-2. But the Spurs are up 3-2, so that's good news. We can see Kevin Durant get to the NBA Finals. This looks like an absolute blowout for the New York Knicks unless the Bulls somehow come back. So it looks like Steph Curry's not going to be building a dynasty, man. It's just sad that Chris Mullin decided to leave right after they won a championship, man, because that team was obviously solid with him. That was like, that was his clay. And this Warriors team looks great, but I got faith in the Spurs. I got faith in Kevin Durant and the Spurs. Can Kevin Durant reach his first NBA Finals in what feels like a decade? I think it's been 7 years, 8 years. This is a very close game, though, so I think Kevin Durant's going to have to fight for this spot in the NBA Finals. It's a tie game. Now it's back to a tie game. Officially a minute and 46 seconds in the game. Spurs are up 2. A great chance for the Spurs, man, if they can get to the NBA Finals. Is that Kendall Gill? I can't tell. Screen comes. Here's Mitch Richmond on the perimeter. The second scoring option for the Spurs team. Can't find the shot. Trying to pull it up. Doesn't take it. Back out to Kendall Gill. Maybe give it to Kevin Durant. That's a tough shot from Mitch Richmond as he misses with the shot clock winding down. Here's Dana Barrows. I don't see... they have Clyde Drexler and Dominique Wilkins, yeah, but I don't see them both in the game. Oh, here's Dominique. Great steal. Let's go, Kevin Durant. Push the pace, buddy. KD. Pull up mid-range. Toilet bowl. It looked good, too. Here's Dana Barrows. Back out to Coles, Dominic Wilkins. Now it's Elliott. I was going to say Sean Elliott, but that's a creative player. Both these guys are creative players. Cole gets to the basket with ease and then flexes on us. How disrespectful of you. All right, KD. Tie game. You don't want to go to game 7. That's not what we want. We just want to see you win this championship. Big time three-pointer. Kevin Durant nails it for the San Antonio Spurs. Three-point game. Wilkins. That's a wide open midi. Doesn't get much more wide open than that. That was just literally just a free throw. Here's Kevin Durant, 31 points, 4 rebounds in the game. Going head-to-head with Dominique, trying to win his first championship in a Spurs jersey. Kevin Durant, his three-pointer, misses. That one is going to miss. And a chance for the Warriors to take the lead now. 1-point game. Here's Dominic Wilkins. Behind the back. Another behind the back. Spins. Wilkins driving inside. Tough bucket is good. And Golden State all of a sudden has a lead. We've seen Kevin Durant hit huge go-ahead baskets. Can he possibly do it again this time in Golden State? 7 seconds. Come on, KD. Win it for the Spurs. Get to your first NBA final. Okay. That's for the win. What is... That wasn't even close, man. That shot was not even close. Look at this. This shot, it barely hit the rim. Wide open three-pointer. And it just clank. Look, bro, this barely... What even happened here? Look, it hit the backboard, I think, before. No, it just... It didn't even come close to the rim. I guess it came close to the rim. It hit the rim, but it didn't even come close to the basket, is what I'm saying. So they're going to have to hit a full-court shot to tie up the game, and it's not going to go in. So there it is. Warriors force a game 7, man. Can they please take care of business at home? That's all I asked for. 31 points from KD. Can't ask for much more from him. So can we please see them win in 7? Okay, so this is a blowout. Kevin Durant is heading back to the NBA Finals. The first time since I think Michael Jordan won his first one. 36-11 in a big-time Game 7. The Knicks have, again, we saw this team, Karl Malone. They're up 1-0. It's 1-1 now. Spurs up 2-1. Spurs up 3-1. 3-2. There it is. Kevin Durant, 25 points, 8 rebounds, 6 assists, and that is his championship under his belt. In back-to-back seasons, we see Kevin Durant win a championship. So very solid stuff, and he won the Finals MVP, obviously. And we saw Steph Curry win his first championship in back-to-back seasons, 1993 to 1994. Okay, so now that all of them have championships under their belt, they're all 99 overalls. Kevin Durant, they added Arvydas Sabonis, looks like his team still had Mitch Richmond. Steph Curry, they added Brad Daugherty and a really old Kevin McHale to hopefully maybe help them win another championship. As for the Rockets, where they're kind of stuck in the same place, but they were able to draft Grant Hill with the first pick in the 1994 draft. I wish I got that on camera, but yeah, Grant Hill is on the Houston Rockets drafted there. Beautiful stuff. Rockets are looking good. Unless they're not, because I'm starting this off, and they're looking like a playoff team at least. All right, there it is. We see a MVP from Stephen Curry, 30 points and 11 assists. He deserves that 100%. There's Jordan still making all NBA first teams, but his stats are taking a big hit as he turns 32. I don't know why 2K does this. It genuinely makes me angry that they make Michael Jordan so bad so fast. Just makes no sense. Kevin Durant, 25 points, 9 rebounds, and 6 assists. And the Rockets are the 6th seed, the Bulls are the 3 seed, and the Spurs are the number 1 seed. So let's see if the Bulls can find their way back into the deep in the Eastern Conference. Houston's up 2-1. And are they going to get past the Warriors? No, they don't. But the Spurs get past the Trailblazers. So are we going to see another championship from either Kevin Durant or Steph Curry? Looks like they're both in very close series. Let's see if Steph Curry can get past the Bucks in this game 6, where he's up 11. Now he's up 16. So the Bulls are heading back to the conference finals. Meanwhile, San Antonio, the defending champs, are down 3-2 to Charles Barkley and the Dallas Mavericks. Let's see if the Mavericks can take them out. It's a close game. 3-point game, a minute left. I'll hop into this. In Game 6 of the Western Conference second round. Do the Mavericks have... Is that Muggsy Bogues running around? The smallest player in NBA history? Where's KD? I want to see a Kevin Durant versus Charles Barkley matchup. Not going to lie. That's like what I'm looking for. Uh-oh. Did he foul out? No, Kevin Durant is here. He's just on the bench. So go ahead and sub him in. He's a 99 overall. I see Charles Barkley in the game, though. Big Charles Barkley. Look how big he looks, man. Running around there. Here's Mark Aguirre. We haven't really seen much of Dallas in this video, but I guess now it's time to watch them go to work. Muggsy Bogues, the smallest player in NBA history. There's no way he's going to be able... What is that? Hell no, man. Can we get Kevin Durant in the game, please? All right, here's Mitch Richmond. Pull up mid-range. Literally the smallest player in NBA history. Somehow doesn't shoot it over him and make it. Mitch Richmond again, going for round 2. Back out to Ward. Driving in on Mark Price. Back out to Mitch Richmond. Every shot that he shoots over Muggsy Bogues is wide open, and it's a 1-point game here. All right, so San Antonio's obviously going to foul here, trying to keep themselves in the game. See if Mark Price misses any free throws here. He knocks down the first. Second one is up, and it's good. 19 seconds. They need a 3, so maybe give it to KD. Pull up. Bang! Man, Kevin Durant is literally so clutch in this video, man. I swear, he is so clutch. Mark Aguirre. 5 seconds. 4 seconds. Is he going to end the Spurs season early? Mark Aguirre. Is that a charge? It is a charge. That would have been the game winner, too. 1.7 seconds here. It's going to be a half-court shot, knowing how 2K likes to do things. For the win. Misses. And we are going to overtime here in Dallas, thanks to Kevin Durant. Why are the Mavericks fans so hype? Uh-oh. Spurs have a big lead in OT. Oh, no, that's good. We are the Spurs. There we go. San Antonio headed back to the conference finals. Monster game from Charles Barkley. 39 points, 24 rebounds, 7 assists, 2 steals, 3 blocks. And Durant was able to put up 31 and 11 in his win against this Mavericks team. And they're not heading to the conference finals. They still have to win in 7. And this looks like it's another close game. 1-point game, a minute left. Another close game. This time we're in San Antonio, though. Once again, God knows why Kevin Durant isn't in the game right now, man. Just makes no sense. But here's Arvydas Sabonis. We didn't see much of him in the last hop-in, now that I think about it. Is Charles Barkley there? I don't see Chuck either. They might have fouled out, though. Let's see. Durant, he has 3 fouls. Charles Barkley has 6. So Charles Barkley fouled out. It's a good opportunity then for San Antonio to get the win. Sabonis blocked. Muggsy Bogues grabs hold of the rebound, and here he comes. Muggsy, pull up mid-range, misses. Rebound Arvydas, and Ryan had the lane. I don't know why he didn't just take it all the way by himself. Here's Ward, his three-pointer, but misses. Aguirre the rebound, and here he comes. 1-point game here. Taking it in. Back out to Muggsy Bogues, for some reason handling a lot of possessions. This is a big mismatch for Benjamin. Good help defense. Mark Price wide open mid-range is good. Off the glass. Too easy. And it looks like San Antonio is going to have to rely on another Kevin Durant three-pointer to tie up the game. It just feels like we've seen Kevin Durant in this position like 10 times already in this video. So I'd be surprised if he doesn't hit this big-time three-pointer. Durant open in the corner for the tie. I mean, are you kidding me, man? Are you kidding me? A Hall of Fame difficulty and everything. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Another go-ahead three-pointer from Kevin Durant to tie up the game. And so far, every time that's happened, the Spurs have been able to win it. So let's see. Will this be the time where the Mavericks gamer us and send the defending champs home? 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Mark Aguirre pulls for the win and misses. Another, as a matter of fact, back-to-back overtime games happening here in Dallas, or in San Antonio, actually, this time. All right, let's get it. Whoa, 1 second left. Who has the ball? We're going to go to double overtime, aren't we? We're going to double overtime. Or is Muggsy Bogues going to gamer us? Oh, my God. That's not going to count if it goes in. Well, back-to-back, double overtime, actually, as a matter of fact. Not even have to say back-to-back. It's just double overtime now in this Game 7. We have a blockbuster game. The fans got their money's worth, unless you're a diehard Spurs fan. Triple overtime. After 3 overtimes, the Spurs finally take care of business, 35, 12, and 7. Mitch Richmond ended up dropping 36. After 3 overtimes, the Spurs have fought hard and are back in the conference finals where we might have, almost click simulate round. Who's on the Orlando Magic? How does Shaq always manage to get on the Orlando Magic, just like in real life? Chicago's up 3-1, and it's back to the NBA Finals, and we have a rematch. I believe we saw this matchup already. Oh, no, we didn't see this matchup. Kevin Durant versus Steph Curry in the NBA Finals. One of them is getting their hands on a second NBA championship. Who is it going to be? 2-1, 2-2. Spurs are up 3-2. So Kevin Durant and the San Antonio Spurs have a chance to win a second NBA championship. And they're up a lot, kind of late in the fourth quarter. Not a lot, but enough to, wow. The Bulls come storming down the court, and we have 16 seconds left. 127. Who has the ball? Oh, my God, Kevin Durant, literally the clutchest man I've ever seen in a simulation, has the ball. There's no way he doesn't win it now for the Spurs. 8 seconds, 7 seconds. Screen comes. Durant. Great pass. What is that? Throws a turnover, man. I had such a good feeling about Kevin Durant, man. And he just he didn't throw a turnover, actually. Technically, the random creative player did that he passed over. He had literally a great look for a layup and then passed it off and threw it out of bounds. Kevin McHale, that's not going in. No way in a million years is that going in. How many overtime games have I seen this season? This is, I think, my 3rd overtime game in a row. If you count just straight overtimes, this is going to be my 5th my 5th overtime. 2-point game, 5-point game. It's going to be the Spurs. Spurs are up 8. There you go. Kevin Durant actually goes back-to-back in the NBA Finals. Curry had 49 and 14. He did all he could. But it's Kevin Durant with his 31 points, averaging 25, as he takes home his second NBA championship in a row, man, and second Finals MVP. So Kevin Durant now, by the way, if he three-peats, that would mean, just to let you guys know, if you guys are keeping score at home, if he would win another NBA championship, that would be 3 NBA championships and 2 MVPs. Which, by the way, Jordan has 1 MVP and 3 NBA championships. So you'd have to make an argument that Kevin Durant is having a better career if he can win one more championship, especially if he three-peats in the 1995-1996 season. All right, so Steph Curry goes to the finals yet again. That was his 3rd NBA Finals appearance. He's already a champion, so he's already great in my books. But I feel like the real, tale of this right now is how Kevin Durant is slowly but surely creeping up to Michael Jordan's accolades as we head into season number 12. Let me know in the comment section, is Kevin Durant, or let me know in the comment section who you guys have been rooting for this whole time. I'm not going to lie, I got a personal bias for Steph, but I understand if you might have a personal bias for someone else. My guy in this is definitely Steph Curry, and I want to see him at least win one more championship in this simulation. As for the Rockets, though, it's not looking good. And while their jerseys look fantastic, by the way, these are like one of my favorite jerseys of all time. I think everything about this jersey is so clean. Unfortunately, the team isn't playing good because they're the 9th seed in the Western Conference. And maybe they should have drafted, instead of Grant Hill, Jason Kidd. I know they already have Tim Hardaway as a point guard, but, I mean, what does he even average? He averages 16 points a game. Jason Kidd, I think, would have been a bigger help for them, but I don't know. That's just my opinion. All right, good for Steph Curry as he begins to rack up the MVPs, winning back-to-back in 1995 and then 1996. The MVP, and of course he's in the first team All-NBA. There's Jordan having a little bit of a bump up in his stats. Hopefully not falling off too fast, even though he's 33, and 2K loves to have him become like an 85 overall by the time he's 35 years old. But there's Kevin Durant, the two-time back-to-back champion, making an All-NBA second team. Low-key getting disrespected. But listen, if he wins one more championship, you could argue, especially this year, you could argue he's had a better career than Michael Jordan. Unless Jordan somehow storms together a championship run of his own. But let's get right into this. Season number 12? Oh, the Rockets get eliminated once again, man. Sad to see the downfall of Jordan. Are the Bulls get eliminated too? And I think so are the Spurs. All three of our guys lose in the first round after dominating the NBA for a very long time. I mean, you guys can look at this. Look at this. I mean, up until about, I'd say, like 1988, it's been pretty much dominant from Jordan and or Kevin Durant or Steph Curry. 1988-89 was the year Jordan was able to start a three-peat all the way to 91. We had a little break year in 92, but right after that, the Bulls with Steph Curry were able to win a championship, and then back-to-back titles from Kevin Durant. So for about 7 years, KD, Steph, and Jordan kind of owned the NBA in general. And even before that, because Jordan was able to make an NBA Finals. So, interesting stuff. We could be seeing the downfall of these three guys, but I guess, we still have a lot of room to make up. Lots of time left in this video, I'd say. I honestly forgot how old they all are. I know Jordan is either 33 or I think he's turning 34 this season. I'll check right now, though. So, Curry is already 32. Jordan's already 33. He's going to be 34 this season, so I honestly think Jordan might be done winning championships at this point. Kevin Durant is only 30, so he has a lot of time. And they just added Gary Payton to the squad, who, honestly, they can win a championship with him for sure. All right, David Robinson retains his possession as the MVP guy. Jordan is still an All-NBA first-team member, which is a good sign because usually he just drops off super fast by 34. Steph Curry is averaging 24 points a game and 9 assists. And then here's Kevin Durant. Again, everybody seems to be dropping off. It might be the end of an era here. I guess we will see. I mean, they're all 30 now. Damn, Bulls are the second seed. Okay. And Spurs are the 8th seed. And Rockets are nowhere to be found. Rockets are all the way down at the 10 seed. Kind of a rough spot to be in. Once again, the Bulls are playing the Hawks in the first round, and they get past round one. As for the Spurs, they don't have as much luck as they lose to the Supersonics in a sweep. And I thought this Spurs team was going to be good, especially considering they added Gary Payton to the squad, who averaged 21 points and 5 assists, but looks like that wasn't that big of a help. This does open up the NBA, though, for Stephen Curry, who's trying to win his second championship. And he is down 3-2 to the New York Knicks. Let's see if he can somehow beat them at the world-famous Madison Square Garden. He's up 9. They're up 4. 2-point game here. I feel like out of all the guys, we haven't really watched Steph Curry in hop-in games. So I'm going to go ahead and hop into this. See if Steph can maybe make a little bit of a run late in the fourth quarter in order to tie up the series and force a Game 7. Although I don't see Steph Curry here. And considering that, it makes me... Oh, well, he might be in the game. I don't see him. He's probably checking in now, though. Yeah, he's definitely checking. Oh, no, he's there. Yeah, I see him. All right, Karl Malone, their moneymaker, misses the layup. Just give it to Curry. Let him go to work. Give it to Steph Curry. Stephen Curry drives in. Tough bucket is missed, unfortunately. Here's Coles now. Askew. Back out to Coles. Now it's Grant. Simmons. Into Karl Malone. Tough shot is missed. Brad Daugherty the rebound. Here comes Hubert Davis. Let me see Steph go to work with some threes. Curry. Pops out. Behind the back. Curry. Driving in. Can't find the bucket. 7 seconds here. Steph. Can't find it. 4 seconds. Back out to Davis. Hello. That's a tough shot. Is missed. Bulls now in desperate need of a stop. Simmons has it. Screen comes from the left. They go to Malone in the post. Tough shot is missed. All right, come on, Curry. Push the pace. Go, Curry. Why do you keep passing it off? What is that? That's the best shot you can come up with? Bulls not fouling quite yet. Askew. Taking it in. Should have felt like it should have been a steal. Coles. Right into Karl Malone in the post. Trying to dominate his way through. Puts it in with the left hand. And ices the game. Meaning it's going to be back-to-back unfortunate seasons for for Jordan, Kevin Durant, and Steph Curry, unfortunately. Larry Bird retires in 1997. Damn, it took him a while to retire, too. So now Curry is 33. Jordan is not 34. We might see the downfall of everybody, quite possibly except Kevin Durant, who still has a lot of time left. I mean, I could definitely see one more deep run from Steph Curry and Kevin Durant. Something tells me, though, Jordan might be done. We might be seeing him average like 15 points a game after this season, but I guess we're just going to see. Let's get right into this. 1997, 1998, the year where Jordan actually did retire technically in real life. All right, that's a third MVP for Steph, by the way, racking up the MVPs. Jordan, 25.7 rebounds. Okay, that's good to see that he's not falling off. 2K is not making him fall off as bad as they did in the last video. That's actually good to see. Kevin Durant is still averaging 25 points a game. Everybody's averaging pretty much the same. Stephen Curry is the number 1 seed, and Houston is back as the 3 seed. The Spurs is the 5 seed. So the guys are back. Could we see a deep run from all of them, though? Spurs are down 2-1. It's 2-2. I'm going to go ahead and simulate through game, and the San Antonio Spurs get eliminated. So Kevin Durant is done. But Houston is still very much in it, and so are the Chicago Bulls. And Houston gets past the Trailblazers. Meanwhile, Chicago is having trouble with the Atlanta Hawks. Could we see possibly one more championship for Michael Jordan in 1998? Or could we see like a second prime type of vibe coming from him? We got another... Oh, never mind. 9-point game. Damn. 23 points, 1 rebound, 8 assists. Steph Curry had a good playoffs, but lost in the second round. He keeps getting a top 3 seed and then losing in the second round. It's kind of PMO, pissing me off. Can Jordan make a decent run now against this Mavericks team? He's up 1-0. He's up 2-0. He's up 3-0. And, okay, not quite yet. And now Jordan is back in the NBA Finals. Alonzo Mourning and John Stockton. Game 1 goes to the Hawks. Game 2 to the Hawks. Come on, Houston. Push, Houston. Come on. Give me this 3-2. Give me this 3-2 and then just somehow force a Game 7. It's not. I don't think it's happening. I just don't. Yeah, it's not written in the stars, ladies and gentlemen. 25 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists. Jordan loses. That's his second NBA Finals loss, but he has made it to the Finals 5 times and definitely has had by far the best career out of these 3 guys. Still a 3-time champion and 3-time Finals MVP. You can't take that away from him. I really wanted that one more championship, though, in 1998. That would have been such a cool way to kind of end the legacy of Michael Jordan, just win that 4th title. But we're going on to the 1998-99 season, and we are getting closer and closer to 2000. All right, so they picked up Larry Johnson. When did they pick him up? Did they just pick him up now? They did. Okay, that's a nice... So Curry gets some help for the playoffs. That'll actually be big for him. They have a great starting 5 now going in to season number 15. Jordan already dropped it to a 92. It might be over. I think that last season was his last chance. They do have the tallest man to ever play an NBA basketball game, George Mearson, on their team. So that's something. And I don't know. The Spurs seem kind of cooked. Now they lost Gary Payton. They look a little bit cooked. But we'll see as we go into, I think this is season number 16 now. This is season number 15. MVP was Chris Webber. Steph Curry back in the All-NBA first team. As a matter of fact, it seems like the only player that hasn't fallen off but has actually gotten much better. There's Jordan, still in the All-NBA second team, and Kevin Durant still here. Averaging 28 points, so he's balling without Gary Payton. And they're the 3 seed. It looks like it's going to be another disappointing season, though, for the Houston Rockets, as they just barely missed the playoffs by about 4 games. They could have been a playoff team, and the Bulls are back to being the number 1 seed. Could we see a second championship for Steph as he gets past round 1? And so does Kevin Durant. Now against the Magic. Man, they're gonna lose again, huh? Okay, 2-2. Both series are very close. Bulls are up 3-2, and so are the Spurs. And the Spurs win. I forgot to whatever. I'm going to simcast this. See Steph Curry can take out the Orlando Magic and get back into the conference finals. At least break this mini second-round curse that he has had over himself for the past 3 years. And it looks like, it got a little close at the end, but they got past our Magic. And they've lost to the Hawks a couple times. So hopefully they can take care of business. Why do they lose to the Hawks? I don't know. I guess maybe their centers aren't good enough. And the Hawks have a great center in Alonzo Mourning. Once again, they're down 2-1. Down 3-1, man. And the Spurs are going to get swept by the Lakers. Not quite. They're still down 3-1. Come on, Bulls. Force a game 6 at least. And then we can go to 7. 6-point game, 7-point game, 6-point game. Okay, Bulls get past, or at least force a game 6. I think the Lakers are going to win that. Okay, Spurs are at 3-2 there. So we got 2 3-2 series now all of a sudden. If one of these guys can just force a game 7, we could see a championship run, possibly. Tie game. This is really close. 2-point game. 100-100 in game 6. Now it's back to a 2-point game. Back to a tie game. A minute and 30 seconds tie game. Come on, Curry. Listen, your peers, Michael Jordan and KD, both have 2 or more championships. So we need a second championship from you, man. I said it. I've been rooting for you for most of this video. John Stockton versus Curry. I like this matchup as well. Stockton into Alonzo Mourning, trying to body his defender. Oh, don't draw the foul. I thought he was going to get that stupid animation. Back out to Rick Barry. Now it's at Tony McDyess. Stockton on the perimeter, guarded by Steph. I feel like Steph can get some good shots up with Stockton on him. Tough shot is missed. Great rebound. Go Curry. Out to Byron Scott. That's not Byron Scott. That's Dennis Scott. Sorry. Don't call me a casual. Dennis Scott misses. Alonzo Mourning the rebound. Here comes Antonio McDyess now. Tie ball game. McDyess back into Stockton. Coles. Stockton has it. 10 seconds. 9 seconds. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Alonzo Mourning. 4 seconds. Alonzo picks up his dribble. Tough shot is missed. It's time to take the lead. Steph, I know you're tired. You got the Gatorade symbol next to your name. Wow, great move. Curry all the way. Oh, I think he was trying to draw the foul there. But the Hawks end up playing some great defense to stop him. And they now have a chance to take the lead here. 1 second separation shot clock and game clock, basically. Here's Stockton. This is going out to the last shot. Or we're about to see yet another overtime game. I don't know. Stockton has it, though. Okay, 12 seconds on the shot on the clock. 10 seconds now officially. Stockton starts to make his move. Great steal. Do we have a timeout? I guess not. Steph, give it to Steph for the win. Why didn't you give it to Steph? Man, Steph should have the ball in his hands at that moment. I guess they didn't have a timeout too, which kind of messed it up for them. But, man, a good 7 seconds to get a good shot off. And instead it was a Dennis Scott contested three-pointer. Come on, Bulls. Come on, Chicago. 5-point game. 3-point game. And there it is. Steph Curry has done it. Forced a game 7. He hasn't quite done it, quote-unquote, yet, but he has forced a game 7. The Lakers have Steve Nash and Tim Duncan and Gary Payton. The Lakers, that's literally a dynasty. I don't know how anybody's supposed to stop that team right there. I think the Lakers are going to win this, which is understandable. Wait, this is close. No, now it's not. Now it is. Nah, Lakers are too good. That team is too good. 44 points. It's more than enough for what they needed, but the Lakers are too good. All right, game 7 here. Come on, Chicago. Come back from 3-1. It's time. Make a little bit of NBA history here and come back from 3-1. Up 5. Up 2 with 30 seconds left. Let me see if the Bulls can close this out. And they close it out. Let's go. Coming back from 3-1, Steph. Only 14 points, but it doesn't matter. He's back in the finals, and he has to somehow beat this stacked Lakers team. You got to beat them now before Tim Duncan becomes like a 90 overall. He's still in his rookie season. They go up 1-0, 2-0. 3-0. It's a young team. That's not good enough to take out Steph Curry and the Bulls. Curry has got his first Finals MVP, but also his first NBA championship, ladies and gentlemen. And now he's a 3-time MVP, 2-time NBA champion, one more championship, and I think he has the best resume out of all of them because he has the most MVPs. Remember, he does have the most MVPs. So I will say, I mean, if you haven't watched the video, you can watch it maybe after this one or whatever. But we did this with Jordan, Kobe, and LeBron. And there was one clear winner in the whole video. I'm not going to tell you who it is. I might have already said in this video because I don't want to just spoil it right there on the spot. But there was one clear winner in this. In this, it's pretty close. The race is close. I mean, Jordan is definitely winning. But if Steph or KD can win one more championship, they take that spot. I mean, Curry has the most MVPs in general, which is huge. Jordan has the least amount of MVPs, but the most championships. And Kevin Durant has those 2 championships and the 2 MVPs. I mean, I'd say right now it would be Michael Jordan, then Stephen Curry, and then Kevin Durant. But if Steph wins another championship, I think it's obvious who is the top dog and the winner of this race. So let's get into the 1999-2000s. We are now officially into the 2000s. Jordan is on the way down, man. He's already an 89 overall at just 36 years old. 2K stays disrespecting him. So this is season number 16. I don't know how many more seasons Jordan has left in him. I mean, how many more years on his contract does he have? 1 more year? Oh, no, that's Durant. How many more years does he have in his contract? 2 more years. So I have a feeling he's going to play out these 2 years in his contract, and then that might be the last we see of Michael Jordan. Chris Webber, 27 points, 15 rebounds. There's Billy Owen, 6th man of the year. I remember when we drafted him. Steph, 29 points and 9 assists, looking to go for a 3rd championship. Kevin Durant still in the All-NBA first team, averaging 32 points. By the way, this is his best season yet individually, 32, 10, and 6. So great stats for him. As for Michael Jordan, well, he's down to 22 points a game, but still putting up meaningful minutes, I guess. 20 points a game is still pretty good. He hasn't had as big of a drop-off as he did in the last one. So Jordan is still alive. So is Kevin Durant as he gets past the second round. Can Jordan actually win this against the Timberwolves and take out the 8th seed where we have maybe just possibly just one more push for Michael Jordan? And, close game, actually. 2-point game. No, Timberwolves are going to win this one. Okay. Well, it was a good try, Jordan. You tried to take out the number 1 seed. Not quite able to. Oh, the Spurs have to play the Lakers again. That's just great. Great for them. Anyway, Spurs are down 3-1. So they get eliminated. Bulls are up 3-2. And they get to back to the conference finals now playing the Bucks, man. The Bucks have been the most annoying team this whole simulation. But this time not quite yet. It's the Bulls who get past them. And they're going to have to play the Lakers again, who keep getting better. I'm telling you, you got to take out this Lakers team while they're still young. Because this is a 4, 5, 6, maybe 7 NBA championship team right there. They're up 1-0. They're up 2-0. I told you, man, they're too good. Okay, 3-1. 3-2. Are we maybe looking at the first team in NBA history in an NBA final to come back from 3-0? I mean, they're forcing a game 7 here. 36, 1, and 10. Steph Curry could make NBA history if he wins this championship, becoming the first team to make a comeback from 3-0. Oh, no. Oh, we were so close, 2K. Well, at least it's another finals appearance for Steph. I honestly think he just doesn't have that 3rd championship, so I can't say that really. I can't say that he's had a better career than Jordan, but he's been to more. I think he's been to more NBA finals than Jordan too, which is crazy. And at 36 years old, he's still going strong. Like, he's still doing way better than Jordan, who, by the way, is 37. It's not like Jordan is that much older than him. It just feels like that because he got worse so much faster. All right, so Steph re-signs with the Bulls, but you see his overall is going down a little bit. And it looks like Jordan has left. And so has Kevin Durant. Okay, so Kevin Durant is going to his 3rd team in this video, while Jordan is going into his 2nd team in this video. Let's see imagine they're teamed up somewhere. Wait, he's still in the Rockets. I just didn't see him. Wait a second. That's no, he is. I'm sorry. Yeah, Jordan is staying loyal to the Houston Rockets. He's just an 82 overall there. So sorry, I didn't mean to jump the gun with you. Yeah, you've. I think this is his last season too. He has one more year left with the Rockets. So I'm assuming if he wants to retire as a Houston Rocket, he's going to retire this year. The question is though, where is Kevin Durant? Man, I did say that they should have. Jordan should have taken Jason Kidd instead of Grant Hill with that first pick, but I mean, when am I ever wrong? He averaged 29 points and won the MVP. Kevin Durant, All-NBA first team, still out here, 27 points a game, while it looks like Steph is on the way down. How old is Durant now? He is 34, so I don't see Steph in any All-NBA teams. The Bulls drop to the 4th seed. Let's go ahead and see how Jordan is doing. Nice little, he's been turned into a role player. That's good to see. And Steph is averaging 24 points a game, and they're the 7th seed now. Now, Charles Barkley and Kevin Durant, though, are low-key on another level as the Bulls get eliminated pretty quick after going to the finals in that 1 year, back-to-back years, and now they got to play Allen Iverson and this squad. What happened? Wow, the Lakers lost in a sweep, huh? And I was really confident about this team being insanely good, and somehow this Nuggets team was able to take them out. Okay, let's see how the Dallas Mavericks can do against the Grizzlies. They're down 1-0. 1-1 now, 2-1, 3-1, 3-2. Game 7, we'll simcast. Because remember, if Kevin Durant can win this championship, I mean, he is literally has ended up having a better career than Jordan. And Durant is back in the conference finals now, playing the Nuggets, who apparently are insane because they were able to take out that Lakers team. No way they're better than this Mavericks team. 2-0, 2-1 here, 2-2. Okay, Dallas up 3-2. Can they take them out here in this game 6, or are they going to need a 7 to beat them? It's a close game. Oh, it's a very close game. 4-point game, minute 23 seconds. Don't mind if I do. I feel like the most amount of hop-ins we've watched in this video has been Kevin Durant. I'm not going to lie. We've watched a lot of KD in this video. I don't see Kevin Durant in the game, but I do see Charles Barkley. Oh, no, I do see KD. Here's Mark Price. Double team comes back out to Anderson. Now it's Thomas. Sean Marion has it. One of the ugliest jump shots in NBA history. Wide open. Anderson misses. Big rebound from Charles Barkley, as you would expect. And here comes big boy Chuck, man. He just looks massive. Big time 3. Good. 7-point lead for the Dallas Mavericks with under a minute remaining. And they are going to take care of business and are heading back to the NBA Finals. Chuck and Kevin Durant in their first season together are hunting for that championship. And all they got to do is beat Shaquille O'Neal. Here we go. Game 1, Dallas. Game 2, Magic. Game 3, Magic. Game 4, Magic. They're looking to take it out in 5, man. Charles Barkley versus Shaquille O'Neal. TNT. Man, this series will be talked about for generations to come, and the Mavericks hold on for at least one game. So let's see if they can maybe force a Game 7 now. So we saw the Bulls almost come back from 3-0 in the NBA Finals. I feel like a 3-1 comeback can't be that hard. Maybe not, because Shaq does what he needs to do, and I think that's his first championship. So, good for him. Jordan is still not retiring, it looks like, so he's going to hang on for, I guess, at least one more season is what it looks like. Low-key, shout-out Steph, man. Whoa, Charles Barkley just moved on to play with Curry now in Chicago. I don't know why, but shout-out Steph, man. He's been on the same team his whole career. Probably going to finish his career on the Bulls, too. He's got 2 years left on his contract. Kevin Durant now kind of stuck in Dallas with nobody else, and where is Michael Jordan? Where is Jordan? Are you ring chasing somewhere, buddy? Are you ring chasing somewhere? Is that what's on your agenda right now? Oh, you joined the Dallas Mavericks. A little late, buddy, but he joined the Dallas Mavericks with his peer Kevin Durant, where he's a 78 overall on a 1-year deal, and he's 100% leaving after this year. There's no shot he is still an NBA player after this. Charles Barkley, MVP for the Chicago Bulls. Could we see one more push for a championship with Stephen Curry, possibly? Kevin Durant still on the All-NBA third team. And, hey, look, Kobe Bryant. Good. He has entered the league. Good to see him there. Is Michael obviously Michael Jordan's not here. What's Michael Jordan doing, man? What's Jordan doing right now? He is a 79 overall, averaging 15 points a game. Good for him, man. I don't know what to say about him. Mavericks are the 6th seed going against the 3-seeded Suns. And the Bulls easily get past round 1. The Mavericks lose in 5 to the Suns. Come on, Steph. This might be your last chance. I'm not going to lie. This might be your last chance at a championship. They take out the Cavs. Who's on the Sixers? Jason Kidd. We saw him as an MVP just before. 1-0 here. 1-1. 2-1. 3-1. Steph Curry has made his way back to the finals, man. He's been to so many finals. He needs one more championship, and I would argue he's had a better career than Michael Jordan. 2. Whoa. 3. 3-1. 3-2. There it is. Charles Barkley, though, wins the finals. Now, here's the question, man, because this is the real question, right? Obviously, okay, Steph Curry has... obviously, 3 championships, 3 MVPs, and a finals MVP. The problem, he only has that one finals MVP, right? It really depends how much you value the finals MVP. Because then you would argue, well, Kevin Durant has 2 MVPs and 2 NBA championships, but it would be hard to consider him over Steph because he doesn't have more MVPs and he doesn't have more championships. Jordan, on the other hand, though, has the 3 championships, way less MVPs, but has the 3 finals MVPs. So it's so hard. It feels like it's a tie between Jordan and Steph. It's really whatever you value more. I think considering Steph has been to more NBA finals, I give him the upper nod. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Who do you think had a better career, Steph or Jordan? I think, wow, both of them retired in the same year. Wow. I almost want to override him, but we're just going to let him go. Honestly, we're going to let him go. So, yeah, it really depends what you guys value. That's it. These are the accolades for Steph. Let's go over. I mean, he definitely had a much longer and retired on top. So that kind of gives him almost more like aura points, if that makes sense. The question is, how many career points did he have? And I think it's not even close. I think in total he had 40,000 points, yeah. And Jordan kind of fell off really fast. Plus only had 36,000 points. I think you have to give this to Steph. I mean, okay, let's see. What was Jordan's best season, right? Jordan's best season was probably I'd say right here. Like 32 points, 6 rebounds, 7 assists. I think he also won a championship this year, and he might have won the Finals MVP, and he won a Defensive Player of the Year. It's a great season. Steph, though, I mean, look at this season. 32 points, 10 rebounds. I think he might have won a championship. Oh, no, 33 points, 3 rebounds, 10 assists. His total averages are better. I'm taking Steph, man. Steph was the better player all the time. Now, we're down to just one. One remains, and it's Kevin Durant. So let's see. Maybe Kevin Durant can make actually one more run in this simulation to become the undisputed GOAT. But right now, he's in 3rd place. Whatever. I'm putting Steph in 1st place. Whatever you guys say, I got Jordan in 2nd. I don't care if you guys are offended by that. I got Jordan in 2nd. And we got one more player left, and that's Kevin Durant. As we enter the Kobe era, man, Jordan and Steph weren't able to make it this far, but Kevin Durant does, which means, you could argue that he has the best longevity out of all of them. All right, Dallas down. They're up 1-0 against the Grizzlies. We're the 7th seed. Could Kevin Durant maybe make a miraculous comeback? Wow, he just got past the 2nd seed, so maybe it's possible. 2-0. 3-0. Are they going back to the conference finals? Oh, they were just up 3-0. They were just up 3-0. Okay, I was going to say, what did Kevin Durant even average this season? 29 points, man. After his 2 peers retired, he's looking to prove why he's still one of the GOATs. 2-2. Down 3-2. Game 7. And the Mavericks have somehow made their way back in the NBA Finals. Kevin Durant carries his team. Can he take out this Pistons team? It all comes down to the finals, doesn't it? Wait. Up 3-2. Yo, what am I watching right now? This is actually crazy. If Kevin Durant wins this, he's had a better career than Jordan. I'm sorry. He just has more MVPs, and he would have the same amount of finals MVPs and championships, but it's going to be a close game, I think. 4-point game, 3-point game, now 2-point game, 4-point game. 4-point game, 1 minute and 40 seconds. It low-key really does all come down to this. I mean, Dallas is down 4. And I don't know how many free throws White has. He knocks down the first, as you would expect. Second one is up, and it's good. Oh, he has 3 free throws. So it's a 7-point game. He misses one, though. Let's see, maybe they can crawl their way back in this one. They need a bucket now, though. It's a 6-point game. Durant driving in all the way to the basket. 4-point game. Come on, KD. Win on your home court, man. This will be your 3rd championship with a second team. You won 2. Good pass. That's really nice, man. Pistons are solid. All right, they need a bucket here. It's probably game. Durant with Hidu Turkoglu on him. Screen comes. Kevin Durant, pull up. 3-pointer is missed. And, yeah, I think that's going to be game. So, Mavericks are going to have to win this one in 7. 39 points, man. He's averaging 28 in the playoffs. Completely carried this really mediocre Dallas Mavericks team all the way to the finals. Can he win it in 7? No, come on. Come on, this is like a storybook ending. He should just retire after this, honestly. 10-point game, a 9-point game. Wow. Kevin Durant has done it. He has surpassed. You could argue he surpassed Steph too, man. You could argue he surpassed Steph. 3-time champion, 3-time finals MVP, 2-time MVP. You could argue he had a better career than Steph, man. This is the closest race I've ever had. Let me know in the comments who do you think had the best career. And by the way, Kevin Durant is not done yet. That's the crazy part about him. He still has, he might not re-sign with the Mavericks, but if he re-signs with the Mavericks, probably for I'm assuming a 2-year deal, I'm going to assume he's probably done after that. All right, so Kevin Durant's now 92 overall, signed a 2-year deal with the Mavericks, so he might be here for at least one more year. We'll see how this season goes. He already dropped to a 92 overall, so I don't know how much better it's going to get from here, but I think you can make a case that he had a better career than Jordan and Steph. Gilbert Arenas MVP in 2004. Kevin Durant still making All-NBA second team, so that's good to see, averaging 26 points, 9 rebounds, and 6 assists. But they failed to make the playoffs, which something tells me this might mean that we might be seeing Kevin Durant's final season. No, he is not retired yet, so I think next year most likely will be his last dance. But again, we have no idea. We really don't know with 2K. He could stay until he's 41. That tends to happen sometimes. All right, 90 overall. One more year left on his contract. He's going to turn 39 at the end of the season. I think it's safe to say this is his last dance, ladies and gentlemen, and this video might be coming to an end. All right, 29.7 rebounds, 11 assists. There's Kevin Durant, All-NBA third team. Damn, he's still averaging 28 points a game. He doesn't even really need to retire if he doesn't want to. Could they win it? They're the 4 seed, so there's a chance they could make another run in this Western Conference. 1-0 against the Rockets, 1-1 here, down 2-1, 3-1. And I think that's the end of Kevin Durant's career. He's still averaging 28 points, so no real need to retire. Yeah, I was going to say, he could keep it going for a little while longer here. He's still averaging 28 points a game. That's crazy to me. I'd love to see real quick just how many career points he now has in total. 46,000 career points. Oh, my God. Yeah, so he's not retiring yet, which is interesting. I'm assuming now he's going to sign a 1-year deal and then finish off his career at the age of 39. Unless he keeps going. Like I said, he could go to 40, 41 if he's still averaging 30 points a game. Why not keep it going, man? I don't know. Okay, he's gone from the Mavericks. I would like, honestly, to see him just ring chase, maybe try to get that 4th championship here. He's on the Miami Heat, so going to the Eastern Conference. We haven't spent a lot of time in the East, now that I think about it. See what's going on in Miami. So he's going to join Elton Brand and Anthony Parker. Not a great team, but that's where he decides to finish off his career, on the beaches of Miami on a 1-year deal. He's already, 39 years old, so he's going to be 40 by the end of the season. Man, Stephon Marbury, bunch of MVPs in a row. Let's see what Kevin Durant was able to do in this season. Okay, there's the drop-off, I think. They're the 8th seed. They're probably going to lose to the Pistons pretty easily. And I think that's going to be the end of the video, guys. I guess we'll complete it here. There it is. 22 years in the NBA. By far the best longevity out of all of them. Averaged 26 for his whole career and put up a whopping 48,000 points, 14,000 rebounds, and 10,000 assists. One of the greatest players of all time here, in my opinion, had a better career than Jordan and Steph. Finished off with 3 championships, 2 MVPs, and 3 finals MVPs. Let me know in the comment section below who you think had the best career. Was it Jordan? Was it Steph? Or was it Kevin Durant? And yeah, thank you all so much for watching. If you made it this far in the video, man, you're a loyal viewer, and I really appreciate you. So yeah, my name is Ethan. You guys are the best viewers on earth. I'm out. Peace.